Why Heat Race 1's underway, like I say, we're going to sit here and get you all the information for points as we got it tonight. Man, out front right now, what are we looking like?
We're looking at a tied point scenario tonight, Joe.
All right, yep, here we go. So, on the screen right here, I know it's big, it's under Heat Race 1. We'll show it real quick. Like you said, super late model. You're right, it is tied. Tanner and Desmond Busby, two of the top dogs that have been here. Now, we can't hold out that Nathan's not there, but folks, we will periodically keep splashing that up for you. As right now, Heat Race 1 underway. You got Nathan Waddell out front. Remember, top 4. Should be top 4 maybe tonight. Go.
Yes, top 4 tonight to the big dance out of each heat race.
Man, look at Waddell. He's out front. Tanner Tomasi, he's doing what he needs to do. He's got to make the feature and pretty much just finish right in front of Desmond Busby. I'm not quite sure if the drop weeks are going to play in here. We're not even going to get into that. We'll just have to wait till afterwards. Oh, contact in the back. Jason Moore and company. They're back there, man, tangling it up a little bit. Unfortunately, this night might be done, but Tomasi comes in second, so he makes the feature here in this first one. That's obstacle number 1.
Well, we're under caution, actually, Joe.
Oh, okay. My bad. Now, yeah, you're going to have to help me out on that because, remember, I can't see when our cautions fly.
Yeah.
The reason is, folks, like I say, I'm having to do a little different on picker-wise. But, okay, under caution, and that's actually due to Bob and them. Actually, yeah, let's go back and watch it one more time. Bob Klein, unfortunately. Bob Klein right now, he's swinging it down the inside. And just tapped the back end, and then he got flip-flopped. Done.
Yeah,
let me know who your favorite drivers are.
I
know who your favorite driver is.
I mean, I know we aren't allowed to have
we try to stay unbiased.
We try to stay unbiased. You know, I got to give good shout-out to Tanner Tomasi.
Say it. How you want to say it?
Okay, we call him Mommy Tanner.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
He says Daddy Tanner.
Well, now he likes Mommy Tanner as well.
Mama? What? Man, what kind of goofball is that?
Well, I don't know. We're all worried. There we go. Back green. Yeah. Nathan Waddell out front. Tanner right there in second. One last hurrah for Tanner. He's going to send it in on Waddell. Not going to clear the slider. White flag up in the air.
Nice one. And Waddell's been dominating out front. Tanner's there. Buchanan's holding the third. Again, you know, Tanner just testing that water as they come out of 3 and 4. Final time here, Waddell, for Heat Race 1. And it's going to be Waddell, Tomasi, Buchanan, Flippo, your top 4. And we've said it before, you got to keep the guys honest, but you don't want to go out there. If you're already in the show, you definitely don't want to mess yourself up. Well, Heat Race number 2. Let's look at the grid real quick. And out front, got Dylan Wilson going to be out front in this one. Cameron Kaysen starting in second. Chance Carr there in third. Jesse Wall starting fourth. John Ruggiero, hadn't seen him in a while, but boy, that dude's bad fast. Watch out for him. Scott Dobbs starting in sixth. Brandon Freeberg there in seventh. Shane Engel 8, and Brandon Gibbs rounds out the 9th place spot. So here we go. Going to be another good one. Well, I'll tell you what, the Northwest Racing Association has been a good league so far. Really enjoyed it. Had a lot of top-notch drivers. We got it. What's up, Drake? How you doing? Setup owner Tanner Tomasi for the win. All right. Got Matt, okay. So right now, Tanner's got a fan club. But he's got to deal with Busby, man. He's got to deal with Busby.
Yes, he does. I mean, it's basically whoever finishes the highest in the feature, that is who wins the championship.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, you're right. Yeah, it is. Now, again, I don't know if any drop weeks are going to apply into that. We just are going to go off the fact of it is a tied ball game. Before we get set here to go green, let's splash that up. Let's see what the points look like here tonight for the ASS Super Late Model points heading into this thing. Green flag, Heat Race 2. Wilson and company, I say he's got his balls a rolling. And Carr, man, back here, look at this two-wide battle going on through the field.
So Chance Carr, a little bit of bad luck last week, and the bad luck's going to continue. He gets turned.
Wow.
And
Scott
caution is
Dobbs. Yeah, Dobbs got flapped on that one. Let's see what happened. Looked like it happened in front of him, though. Dobbs was just a product of wrong place, wrong time. And actually, the two got turned. Dobbs went down, and he got obliterated by 171. Went in the wall, tore the whole front end off of it. Now he went from a late model to a modified.
Oh my, some crazy things going on. We just mentioned Chance Carr, bad luck last week. Not starting this week off any good either, so bad luck continues.
I don't know where this guy's been at. He started the season, but then I don't know, maybe some real life stuff coming in. John Ruggiero, I'm gonna tell you, if this guy would have probably stayed in, he'd probably appear in this point shot. Don't count him out. He's a hard charger. He's a guy that knows how to get it done. What's up, Drake? How you doing, man?
Drake.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time to do the shoot Corey out of the cannon routine. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Was having a little SDK issues. I was trying to figure it out before I got this thing going here. But championship week. Now we have 3 days. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do the Wednesday one for him. But tomorrow night we'll be here for the Big Al's Guns Big Block Series. So we'll be putting that on. Be a good one too. And then obviously the UMPs, they're doing their championship workout here this week. Well, we got some good racing here at Northwest Racing Association.
Yes, we do. Good championship week. Do believe all three of them are at Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and tonight, 100 laps. So, going to be a big night tonight. Championship. Tomorrow night, 75. Ain't too bad. Dylan Wilson out front. Ruggiero. Freeberg. Angle. Everybody side by side. Right now, the one thing I do notice about this track, kind of multi-groove.
Absolutely multi-groove. You will see the bottom be worked in, the middle, the top, and you see it. They are 3 wide for the transfer
look at
position.
Scott
Shane Angle in the
man.
middle.
Oh, he got obliterated.
Chance
Carr
upside
did.
down.
Yeah, wow. But most impressive through that whole mess back there as we watch the replay here is Scott Dobbs. Look at this. Oh, yeah, they got together back there. They were talking about it. Then there you go. Chance Carr popping like a fish. He done. But look at Scott Dobbs, man, making waves. He's up to 4th. Remember, he came out and got him a new car. He said, boys, pull that thing off the trailer. We're coming back out here and running the numbers.
Yeah, took that magical fix down in the pit lane after getting destroyed on lap 1.
Very nice.
Now he is looking in the transfer spot. Up in the 4th, top 4 go directly into the big dance here tonight.
Woo. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, here we go. Dylan Wilson in control over Ruggiero.
Yep. And you got Freebird behind him. Here comes Dobbs. Boy, I tell you what. Man, Dobbs has not had the season he wants, but tonight, man, he's showing off.
Absolutely. This is one of those tracks where you'll see drivers that you typically don't see up at the front, man. This is like it ain't a Talladega of sorts, but it's a track that it's hard to describe. It's a track that equalizes people.
Yeah, and right now, they were almost 3 wide up there. You got Wilson, Ruggiero, Freeberg, man. Right now, he's falling back. Look at Dobbs. He's going to split that middle in the side. He's trying to get that 3rd placed around. Got a little contact. Right now, I'm telling you, you can. It looks like you're able to use the low, middle, and the high lane right now. And I don't know if that's going to kind of neutralize as the race goes on or as the night goes on. We'll have to see. But with 100 laps, you know different grooves are going to come out and play. Again, I say that unless cautions could mess it up. But look at Dobbs. He's going for the 2-for-1 chicken nugget special.
Yeah, Dobbs trying to improve his feature starting position. You got to remember, every spot is at least 3 cars. We'll have 3 heat races tonight, so 3 car difference for each spot. And here comes Jesse Wall looking on the bottom of Scott Dobbs trying to steal away a transfer spot. We're going to see the white flag for Dylan Wilson this time around.
Yeah, Wilson, don't worry about what's going on behind him. Rosario's there in second. The heat is on for third, fourth, and fifth. Walls, Freeberg. Oh, Scott Dobbs gets smashed and falls all the way to sixth. A good run, falls terrible for him. Walls is there, but it's going to be all Wilson out of four. John Rosario, and then Freeberg and Walls, your top four. Man, what a heat race that was. Woo. Heat race 3. Grid them up. Sure I'm on the right one. Yep. All right. And let's look at the grid. Out front, you got Jesse Eckerton starting out front. Travis St. Clair there starting in second. Desmond Busby, there's the other important guy. He's tied for the point, starting third. Thomas Vickers in fourth. Kyler Bruce there in fifth. Lyndon Whitfield starting sixth. Brinson Hunt starting in seventh. And Bailey Dutton there in eighth. So the talk in this one has got to be Desmond Busby. Tanner's already done what he needed to do earlier, and that's make the feature. Busby now, he has to make the feature. And Corey, since you're very good at this dirt math, that's what I call it, where does Busby have to finish in this one to get near Tomasi?
Second.
Okay, there we go. Easy. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Hit the likes and the shares and the follows out there. I know the league appreciate it. We're live on OSR Network on YouTube, Facebook, also on dirtfan.com, and we're over on kick.com. Hey, if you want to check it out, man, check it out. It's a new platform. Figured we'd give them a shot. Why not, man? More the merrier. I know everybody loves it. Green flag. You got Eckerton out front, and Busby instantly says, he heard you, Corey. I got to get second. I got to keep that man, Tomasi, right where I'm at now. If he wins his heat race, I guess he finishes and starts in front of Tomasi, right?
Yeah, if he wins this heat race, he will start in front of Tomasi, and right now they are having a good battle at the front. Almost thought about 3 wide for the lead. Interkin up on the high side. Busby trying to take this one away right now.
Yes, it is. Busby right now out front, but the big battle is there with St. Clair and Eckerton. He's going to try to slide her down on the inside, see if he can't take that spot away. Not having Thomas Vickers back here in fourth, just hanging on. Bread and the needle go up top. They're side by side again. One thing we're seeing is a lot of close quarters racing. We'll look at Vickers down low. Almost, man, got him chippy. They a little chippy out there, ain't they?
Oh, wow. Oh, we got a crash at the back. That is Brinson Hunt going upside down.
Caution. All right, let's see what happened to him. Brinson Hunt. Right in the middle. And got tagged in. Boom, he's, no, not upside, yeah, he's upside down, maybe not, yep, he does the flip. Barrel roll. He looked good, though, he stuck the landing.
Yeah, he did, so tough break there for Brinson Hunt. Interkin get a little bit of damage out of that one.
Here's the thing, I know the Tomasi fans out there are not wanting to see their man, or they're not wanting to see Busby out there right now leading this thing.
No, we do not.
Now, but Busby has to do what he's got to do to maintain and keep Tanner Tomasi close to him.
Busby absolutely has to keep Tanner honest. Tanner has to keep Busby honest. It is 100 laps later on here. There is anything and everything can absolutely happen.
Yeah,
between those two drivers.
Going to be a wild one. Here we go. Out front, line them up side by side. Hunter says my. I'll let y'all read the second one. Are out for Tanner Tomasi. Okay. Well, there you go, man. Okay. You say so.
I love my group of guys.
You're crazy.
Out
Green
front.
flag.
Busby leading this heat race. At St. Clair in second, holding off the field. Interkin trying to hold on for the transfer spot. He is under pressure, 3 wide for 4th. Who is that on the bottom? That is Kyler Bruce in the 31 car, trying to take away the transfer away.
Yep. Here we go. These boys, man, are back and forth.
This Kyler Bruce
look at
holding
Busby,
off.
he gone.
They are door banging back here for 5th, though.
Yeah, that's good racing.
Trying to reel back in Kyler Bruce here. We're going to see 2 to green this time by.
I hear you. Side by side, Eckert, and back there in the back, Bruce. Like you say, Vickers. One thing we're seeing, man, these guys been able to throw these haymakers in there. St. Clair, though, trying everything he can to hold on to second. He's got Vickers there with him.
White flag in the air for Busby. Vickers trying to steal away second. We'll see who can get in the transfer. Kyler Bruce has that right now. Who will start up higher in the B main? Will it be Enterkin or Lyndon Whitfield? As Busby wins, it will be Enterkin in 5th. Ooh. So he'll start up towards front of this B main.
Yeah, wild one. So here we go. B main? Yep, B main. To the grid real quick. As Nick Baum start out front. He didn't start in any of the heat, so he says, you know what? I'm gonna do it the hard way. I'm gonna go through the thing here. So while we see y'all see that grid, let's flash this up and real quick the points right now. Your eyes are not deceiving. It is tied. Desmond Busby, Tanner Tomasi. They are tied right now for first. You have got Nathan Whitfield, who is sitting in third. He wants to hold on to that because Dylan Wilson there in fourth. A tight battle for that lead.
Absolutely going to be a good show after this B main. We'll have a warm up and then go into the 100-lap feature. That is where it all comes down to. But 12 cars to transfer out of this B main out of 14 of them.
Yep.
Which two will go home here in the finale? Northwest Racing Association dirt track finale at Charlotte. Nick Baum out on the point here for the B main. He is off. Here we go. Oh, a little wall action for Baum. He's going to drop back. Be 3 wide for 4. Josh Fuller. Oh my, they are really wrecking. Now they got a couple of them upside down in the back. That's Bob Klein not having a night.
Oh, yeah, caution. Go back here. Jason Moore, like you said. Jason Moore was way back here. I think he was maybe just a product of wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, they were 3 wide in front of him. That was Cameron. And then, boom, yeah, he just got obliterated. And Cameron Case, and that wasn't him. He's not going up. I think Brinson Hunt is a man who just went flying all over the place.
That was Bob Klein going upside down.
Oh, okay, Bob Klein. Ouch.
So not the night Bob has been expecting. He had troubles earlier in the heat race, so having troubles early on in this 15-lap B main.
So now, you know, look, if Tanner don't win, y'all rioting or something out there?
They might.
Yeah, he's got a fan club. I'm going to go ahead and... You're picking Tanner, I'm going to pick Busby.
Of course, you got to go opposite of me, Joe.
Well, why not, man? Got to make it exciting.
Okay, that's fair.
Got to get the excitement built up here. Yeah.
So Nick Baum, after dropping back there on the green flag, getting up in the wall in turn 1, he'll get his spot back on the pole. I'll be able to see if he can't redeem himself. Pace truck is in. They'll fire off out of 4.
Green flag, green flag.
Good
Here we
jump,
go.
like you said.
Yeah, Baum trying to redeem himself after that last green flag start. Here comes Enterkin on his inside, looking for the lead. Enterkin trying to use the bottom groove to his advantage. He will get clear. Baum, will he go for the slider? Not yet, not this time. Don't look now, Lyndon Whitfield right there with these two drivers. He's trying to steal one away from them. And you look a little back, you got three wide action. That's Scott Dobbs once again in the middle. Jason Moore, bottom side. That is Brandon Gibbs up top.
Yeah, it is. So far, so good. Eckerton right now holds the top spot. Winfield right behind him. Bombs there with him. We still seeing a high-low style race happening. Jesse Moore and company, man, back here, 5th place spot. They still going side by side, but battle for the lead.
Oh, it is heating up at the front. Whitfield keeping Enterkin honest. And look at that. That is Cameron Kaysen in the white and purple car. He is up 11 spots in this B main. Started 14th on the field. He is now riding in the 3rd spot. Slight advantage over Baum. Baum now get 3rd.
Well, this is good racing right now. Gotta love it.
High side trying to come in. Baum working it up top. Trying to make it happen. He is building that momentum up. Maybe Enterkin starts thinking about going for the block. Here comes Baum up top side. He is really using the wall.
Yeah, good race here. Eckerton, Winfield. Now everybody's down that bottom. The one thing you got to watch out for on that bottom side is them big donuts down there. They're definitely not ones you want to bite into, but they will hurt. Kaysen, look at Baum way up on the top side. Here comes Kaysen rumbling the inside. Big battle happening back here. 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's with Carr, Hunt, Dutton, and company.
Yeah, top 12 transfer here. Carr in the middle of Gibbs. Gets into Gibbs, actually.
Woo. All fair and love and side-by-side racing. Uh-oh. Carr's in the wall, not having the night he wants. He ain't having fun so far, I can tell you that. Meanwhile, that's up front. Still Baum trying to run the leader down. Whitfield, Kaysen and company. They're having a good battle, been shuffled there in 3rd and 4th.
Here comes Baum. He's going to have to do something over Enterkin. He's riding in 2nd. Oh, caution is out late in this race. Uh-oh.
Got Dobbs. Oh, he's back there. He got tangled. Boom, threw up in it. Still 3 wide. The 2 car just came up. Dobbs in the wall. Oh. Well. Just like that. Bam.
And just like that, your chances of transferring might be going out of the window for Scott Dobbs. He's going to have to pull that car pit side here, get a quick fix.
Good race so far.
Absolutely good race here in the B main at Northwest Racing Association Aaron Setup Shop. Dirt track at Charlotte Finale.
And you're right. Tonight, finale, we crown some champs. That's going to be a good one.
Hi, Derek.
They got a lot of Tomasi fans out there.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go, back green. Enterkin out front. We're going to see 2 to go here. Next flag will be the white flag.
And it's all Eckerton out front. Baum there in 2nd. Kaysen and company. Big battles happening around 4th, 5th, and 6th. Winfield, Moore, Klein and company. He's going to hang on to it here. Oh, Eckerton out front, though. He's going to win this thing, boy. He is riding that wall.
Who will hold on the
Baum
2nd?
didn't get it.
Kaysen, no. Baum at the line. Wow.
That was close.
And
All right,
Scott
folks.
Dobbs not transferring.
Wow. All right, folks, we'll give you a little warm up here. We'll be right back. Sights and sounds. Let's listen to them. Championship night. All right, folks, here we go. Time has come. This is where it all comes down to the line here. These guys tonight are going to bring the heat. Let's look at our grid. As Nathan Waddell starts it out front. Dylan Wilson there in second. Desmond Busby going to start in third. And Tanner Tomasi there in fourth. So those two guys coming in tied for the points, starting third and fourth. John Ruggiero, he's there in fifth. Travis St. Clair sixth. Robbie Buchanan seventh. Brandon Freeberg in 8th. Thomas Vickers starting tonight, and Jerry Flippo in the 10th. Look through the rest of that field there. 24 drivers here tonight. And Corey, it all comes down to this, and it's mainly two drivers out there. Tanner, Busby. I mean, at this point, usually I would say whoever's leading the points, you got to protect that lead. But neither one of them is really leading the points. They come in equal, so they both are going to have to race hard.
Yeah, and both drivers absolutely know the situation they are in. It's whoever can finish first. First one to cross the line to get the championship.
I mean, this is almost like NASCAR's Final Fours. Whoever finishes in front of whoever. I mean, and that's we usually don't see that very often, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Rarely do we see tied points coming into a championship night. So I got information. Each position is 2 points. If neither of them gets bonus points, it's whoever finishes ahead of who.
Now, I mean, you got Waddell. He wants to win. Don't count out John Ruggiero. He would love to win. We got our hard charger here tonight. AMX. Got to also give a shout out to our B main guys here tonight, being on board all season long. Gas Money, those guys, man, being an awesome sponsor. Evolution Graphics there for the B main. AMX here for our hard charger. Aaron Setup Shop here all season long for the Northwest Racing Association here for the super late models. We're about to finish it here. 100 laps here tonight. Charlotte, the dirt track here, my backyard. Wilson and Waddell fired off, but the main was here. Busby gets a good jump. Tomasi's buried in traffic right now, but we got a long way to go in this one. Look at that 4 wide back there.
Yeah, definitely 100 laps is a long time around this 4/10 of a mile track, and they are going at it throughout the start field. 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 wide at some point.
Boogie boogie right now. You got it. Robbie Buchanan hanging on. Waddell out front. Busby says, I'm trying to see what I can do. If he gets out front, wins this thing, well, we know it is. But it's 3 wide. You got Wilson, Busby, Waddell, Tomasi. Normally I would say, be careful, man. You got a points championship to win. But these guys tonight, they got to go for it.
They absolutely have to go for it. And, you know, the bonus points is hard charger and most laps led. So either of them probably ain't going to get a hard charger unless some miracle happens.
Yeah,
they might want to look for a most lap led.
Well, when you talk about hard charger, Jesse Egerton up 7 spots already, so he's our hard charger right now, firing through the field. He's up to 6th place. He's got a 3 wide battle. Look at a 4 wide battle behind him, though, for 10th. I mean, we got racing action all over the place. Oh, Charlotte's bringing some good racing.
Yes, it is. You see Brenton Hunt, he is already falling a lap down. He's in the middle of this and gets a little tag there by Jerry Flippo.
Flippo, he's trying to flip somebody off, man, out here on the track. He's in 15th spot right now. Nick Baum throwing him around. In front of them, Corey, look out. They're 3 wide again. Meanwhile, Waddell out front leading it. Wilson, boy, he's got a good lead. Tanner, Tomasi, and Busby. Now, this is where the hot seat is. You got Busby on the low line. Tanner right behind him on a high line. Oh, boy. It's sweating out there. Are y'all sweating in the chat? I know y'all Tomasi fans, but I think Busby could pull it off.
Oh, I'm a nervous wreck up here, and I'm not allowed to have bias.
They're baiting and banging, man. You got one low, one high. Looks like both lanes are working right now. Problem for Tomasi, he's got that car in front of him, Dylan Wilson, and Wilson's not about to throw his ball out the way, man, because he wants that second place spot. He says, you two kind of guys, grab it. Remember, it's whoever finishes in front of whoever. And right now, that's Tomasi over Busby. Busby's got time. He just needs to sit back, say, okay, what do I got to do? Let me try. What if that wall's going to come into play? We always see that top side cushion sometimes. Get out there and beat somebody to death.
That wall is definitely going to be a factor here with the cushion building up next to it. Tanner, right now, a little bit quicker than Busby, but Busby has got to keep Tanner honest, make sure Tanner does not hit a wall. And Busby can't hit a wall either, and he absolutely smoked it back there in turn 1.
Okay.
Drops back a couple of car lengths.
Well, the guy on the move's got a jetpack on his back of the car, man, is Eckert, and he's up 8 spots to 5th. That guy, man, is tearing up this field like no other. Like I said, throughout the field, it's awesome racing, but Waddell, he's loving what he's seeing. Green flag, out front, he likes it. Meanwhile, Wilson's back here. Busby's not giving up on Tomasi, but Tomasi is in the spot he needs to take the championship home tonight. At this point, though, if he can't get around Wilson, you know, I mean, you want to try to force the issue, but you don't want to try too much and then get yourself in cause a wreck and an EOL. But look at a slingshot move he put on.
Absolutely beautiful slider. Wilson with the crossover down the back stretch into turn 3. Tanner just trying to keep Busby honest behind him. Busby's falling off a couple of car lengths here early on.
Yeah, but right now, Wilson, I like it. Race, man. Who cares at the end of battle for championship? I'm trying to win this thing. You know, and look at these slider jobs back and forth. The one thing this might do for Tanner, though, is it might chew those tires up. It might hurt that car a little bit. This is what Busby needs. Remember, this ain't no 40, 50 lap race. They got a long way to go, and they keep throwing sliders like that. Eventually, Busby might find something out.
Yeah, you're going to build up a lot of heat throwing sliders like this in the tires, and that might play a factor later on in the race.
And a mistake, yeah. I mean, you're throwing sliders like this, you could easily, like you see Wilson there, easily a car can slide up the track, bump the wall. It takes us one little false move, maybe get down there too low, grab one of them donuts. So you got to be careful even though doing this, but man, this is awesome. And Busby right now has probably got the best front row seat here of this action. He sees what they're doing.
Yeah, Busby's just biding his time. He's able to do this. He can definitely bide his time. Watch Wilson and Tanner go at it. Wait for one of them to make contact with each other or make contact with a tire or wall.
Absolutely. He sees that fight right in front of him, man. He's loving what he's seeing because, like you said, it's slowing those guys down. And there's what I'm talking about. Wow, Tomasi threw a block. And that allowed Busby to get around Wilson. Now, you don't want to damage that car too bad. But, man, I know Wilson's going to be hot and heavy. If he can get back over Tomasi, he's going to remember that block. But you got to throw something on here. Still running. And, out there somebody said this might be Rogerio's home track. He's up to 6 right now. He's got a 3-wide affair going on back here with Eckerton. Buchanan, which Eckerton is up AMX hard charger. Next guy would be Cameron Kaysen up 6. Eckerton's up 8. But yeah, it's my backyard too. Charlotte's only about 50 minutes from where I'm at. So you got the drag strip right beside it. Then you got the dirt track, and then you got the big NASCAR track across the street. So this thing is kind of sandwiched in between 2 big tracks.
Absolutely one of the more iconic dirt tracks out in the world. They always have the dirt track finale here in November in real life.
World of Outlaws, something like that, ain't it?
Yeah, World of Outlaws here.
Yeah. Right now, it's all Waddell out front commanding this one. He has got a huge 2.4 second lead over Tomasi and Busby right now, keeping Tanner Tomasi. And Tomasi's got a little damage on that right rear from that little block he did. And that's what he doesn't want. As you can see, Busby this might be what Busby was waiting on. Let you get up there, man, tear your stuff up. And I'm not opposed to those 2 guys getting up there beating and banging with each other. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win a championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them know what they need to do, and they are now going at it, throwing slider after slider.
Yeah, beautiful move, man. Whew. Yeah, this is what you want to see. Battle for the points, battle for position. I mean, it's whoever finishes in front of whoever. We won't know if that damage is going to hurt Tomasi, but man, he does some beautiful slide jobs out there.
Absolutely throwing haymakers back and forth. Busby and Tomasi going at it. Two different shops going battle.
Yep. Busby, right now, he throws that thing, man. That's actually Tomasi on the inside. Then you see Busby's going to try to crisscross back over. I call this the do-si-do move, man. It's just round and round. It never stops. Who you know, what you know, how you get this thing done. Man, slingshot engaged, man, there for old Tomasi.
And Tomasi needs to try to fake Busby into making a mistake and getting up into the wall. And
The two of the best, though.
kind of what he's trying to do there. It's Busby up
Oh,
in the wall.
they got in each other. Yep. Oh, that's a mistake. Wow. All right, he's got time. He just needs to calm down, get back in there. He got the mistake. He's wanting Dylan Wilson, though, to get up there. Wilson says, forget it. I want my second place back.
Yeah, Wilson absolutely going for broke here. He has nothing else to lose. He's like, hey, you know what? I want to win.
You know, and I like that, too. A lot of controversy gets around. Guys, man, are scared to run around championship contenders. Man, forget that, man. Go out there and win. You're out there to win the race. I mean, yeah, I don't want to see him wreck the guy or nothing, but I mean, you lean on him a little bit. Make him earn that championship, and that's what old Wilson's doing right now.
Absolutely. And you see Busby, he is now right in that outside lane. He is upset after making that mistake, and he is showing
angry. Driving mad, driving angry out here. Busby is, and he's got that high line rolling, but look who's coming with him. Freebird's right there with him. Eckerton's lost one spot. He's tied with Kaysen for that hard charger, but Eckerton would get the tie job there because he's in 7th. Cameron's in 9th. Now, you know, draft doesn't really, I ain't said it plays a factor. It's a little bit, but it's not a huge deal here in dirt. And unfortunately, on iRacing, I will have to say, on dirt though, now on asphalt, it's a different story. The tire model don't really play a lot. I wish it did. I wish they would fix it. So, really the only thing we can go off of is maybe how the track changes.
Well, we don't have tire wear yet, but you do have
a game
tire
changer, you know?
Yeah, we have tire heat. So, running in that slick actually heats up those tires a lot more.
I think that damage is hurting Tomasi, man. Can you look at Busby just able to fire back? But now we're going to see if that outside wing on Busby, man, is going to hurt him. But right now, Busby's found something. Yeah,
here's lap cars in front of Tomasi and Busby, and Wardell is just absolutely gone. He's about 4.3
He's out there eating hot dogs and pizza. He's out of this ballpark. Let's go a little further on back in the field here and see, because you got around about 12, 13 place spot. These guys are still, they're like, hey, look, we know there's a big championship battle up front, but we're back here racing hard too. Winfield, St. Clair, Baum. They're back here 4 wide coming out of the turn. You got them in the middle back. You got Flippo back here. Walls, Carr. Got some heavy hitter names that normally up front.
Yeah, absolutely. Going 3 wide back here midfield. That's going to be interesting when Waddell catches up. We'll see where Waddell is. He's over here in 4.
He's going green, Corey, man. He's going to get into a lot of traffic.
Yeah, this thing goes green all the way. Waddell is eventually going to catch up to that big group of cars midfield.
Well, the hard charger right now has changed hands because Cameron Kaysen is up 7 spots in 8th. And I don't know what in the world happened to
Enterkin. Just falling back. Looks like heavy damage on the right rear. He's back here in 9th.
Okay, yeah, so he's falling off the pace heavy. So Cameron Kaysen up 7. He's our hard charger right now. Meanwhile, Tomasi, he's holding strong in 2nd, but he's got Busby right there on his back. This is smart. Busby's just right here lurking, keeping him honest, trying to go down the inside every once in a while. I'd say that there he throws a slide job on him, but that's what I'm talking about with the slide job. You go too far up the track, and it just goes barreling way up there. Now he's got to deal with Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird going to try to throw his hat in the ring here for a podium. And this is what Tanner actually wants to see. He wants to see Freebird start battling it with Busby, try to build up a big lead over Busby.
Got Nathan out there. You're right. He's back out here. He's He's like, man, just hold my sandwich. I'm out front. I got this thing under control. But meanwhile, look at Freebird. Yo, yellow flag.
Caution is out.
Uh-oh. Busby and Tanner was involved in that. And let's go back and watch. I think Busby got the worst end of it. I say he did. Oh, Busby sent it into the side of Tanner Tomasi. Uh-oh. Man.
There is going to be some
fireworks on the track, man. I'm going to tell you what. Well, I'm not race control, so I don't know. But I'm going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb. Again, I don't know. Busby probably get the EOL. The problem is Tanner's in the pits. He's going to start in the back. Busby's in the back. Now they're marred in traffic. Where they were safe up front. And it's just a slide job going wrong, basically. That's what I look at it. But now your two championship contenders are going to be in the back of the pack. This is not where you want to be.
No, you do not. And we have confirmation that Busby is going to have the EOL. So
I mean, again, well, even with the EOL, it don't matter. Tomasi's going to be back there too. They're going to be, back. But again, I like it. It's hard racing. You got a lot of emotions here tonight. Two guys going at it. Those guys throwing slide jobs. You're trying to protect your line. You're doing this and that. I don't know. But now the problem arises is you see how low those guys in the back were racing earlier. They were 3 and 2 wide. They're not just going to give up. So if Tanner and Busby, if you're those guys now, you've got to be even more careful. But it is good news, though. Now they got fresh cars.
Now the thing is, Waddell came in here, 49 points back? He's in line to have most laps led bonus point.
Can Waddell leapfrog one of these?
Man!
Green flag, and you already see, man, the mess that they're in back here. You just got to be careful modulating through it. I know Tanner wants to get through this field. They're going to be fast, but these guys in front, you're sticking his nose. Tanner is 4 wide. This is where the danger zone is.
Some Kenny Loggins danger zone right here in the backpack. And you got to think Busby is going to keep Tanner honest the entire way back through the field. Both of them are going to be quick. They have fresh cars. And you got to be cautious. And wreck right there in front of Busby. Busby gets around it. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Busby got around it. Tanner got around it. All right, let's see what happened. That was Thomas Vickers. He got in the wall. Flippo got up into him a little bit. And Vickers come bouncing off the wall, got into 31, and just luckily didn't come on down the track. And then 31, he's upside down flipping it. So that's the bullet. It's all Waddell show, man, right now.
Waddell now officially confirmed, leading most laps. He'll pick up a bonus point for that.
Just wonder, can he... All right. Edward, if you're out there listening, let us know, is there any mathematical way that Waddell could take this away from Tomasi and them? I know they're both back there 17, 18 spot. He's led the most laps right now. I know he's a long way back, but I'm not sure how the point system works. I've seen crazier stuff on dirt. It's not like NASCAR where everything's just 1 point for position. Can he jump up there with a 49-point deficit?
Well, Edward told me each position is 2 points.
All right.
And then you get a bonus point for most laps led, which Waddell has now.
2 times 16 is what?
That's, let me get a calculator.
2, 1, 2, it's 36 points. Or 32 points right there off the bat.
Tanner and Busby would have to finish
6 times 2 is 12. You take the 2, you carry the 1. 2 times 1's 2. Yeah, 32 points is all he's got right now if they stayed where they're at. He would need for him to fall on out the race. I would think. Then the
Yeah,
bonus
pretty
points.
much.
They're going to be close. Very close. We'll say close. He does have a mathematical chance, but they're going to have to get in there. But green flag, Waddell's doing everything he can. He's just flying out front. Tomasi's trying to do everything he can to separate himself with Busby. Busby having a little bit more trouble getting through the field here as Tanner Tomasi's going to tear that outside lane up. But he's got a slew of cars in front of him. I mean, they are 2 and 3 wide. Tomasi gets shoved into the wall. These guys ain't going to, man, hold back on him back here now. I mean, Tomasi's got to realize, look, and I don't blame him. These guys back here, I wouldn't just roll over just because he's in a championship.
Absolutely not. Don't roll over or let the guy by just because he's looking for a championship. You got to race to try to win or at least get a podium finish here in Ruggiero. Up in the wall, Tanner gets around. Oh boy,
Well,
that was close.
That is close. And there's where your heart starts beating, man, because he sees that battle in front of him. All those cars 2 and 3 wide. Meanwhile, Waddell has got company. Dylan Wilson's caught up. Freeberg's there with him. Those guys are battling. Tomasi, though, man, he's still got Busby in his rearview mirror. Busby needs to stay off that wall, stay right there. But he just can't quite get around these guys. And
Freeberg up in the wall.
Oh, car around.
Oh, caution is
Fuller.
out.
That was Josh Fuller, excuse me, I said Bob Fuller, but Josh Fuller. Fun chance car involved in that one. Oh, yeah, he just got run over. Boom. Boom, flipped over. This race has brought everything we've thought. Drama, fast cars, wildness out here. Waddell's going. Now, here's where Waddell's probably not liking. He had that long green flag run. And we've said this a million times. The track changes so much on dirt. Way different than what asphalt would be under caution. We've seen guys dominate under green flag, and see what else got a little damage on the wing, but we've seen guys dominate and then caution after caution happen and their car fall off. So I'm in kind of fearful for Waddell out front, that I think Wilson and him, if these cautions keep up, are going to be able to get there on his back bumper.
Yeah, and everybody wants to pick up the win here in the final race. Waddell has got to feel the pressure, and I wonder if he knows that there's a slight mathematical
Gaines. All right, well, Gaines, I don't know. No, Tanner actually is tied with Busby coming in. So, no, what you're saying is Tanner, by just making the race, Busby not mathematically. No, Busby and Tanner were tied. It's whoever finishes in front of whoever. It's basically to that point right now. There is no, I got to finish 5 positions ahead. It's whoever's in front of whoever. And that's why they're racing so hard like they are in the back. Nathan Waddell, though, mathematically does have a chance, but he's going to have both of them pretty much fall back in the 20s and do what he's been doing now. He's going to have to win the race, lead the most laps, for him to even, I'm going to say, remotely get close, because we did that math right there where he was, what, in the 16th? So now Tanner's up to 13th, Busby's up to 15th. Yeah, close.
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
Right, yeah. Who would make? But even still, with him making the race, Waddell mathematically still has a shot. The problem is no, right now he does not. But if, let's say, Tanner and Busby take each other out again and fall back in the 22nd, 23rd, yeah,
23rd, 24th.
Look at this, man. Look at this is danger. Tomasi's right on the bottom there, 4 wide. I know why he's trying to skim through there. Busby's down there with him, but this is where you got to be very careful, because that's what I'm talking about. Tanner's around. No. Caution.
In heavy damage.
Yeah, and remember, he already used his fast fix. Let's go back and watch the replay. Really nothing wrong I saw there. Looks like Flippo, man, and this is the product of just being in a pack. Flippo had to check up. Tanner got in the back, and that number 2 car, 7 car, no fault of him. He had nowhere to go in there. I mean, Tanner was already slowed up. Flippo got out of shape. But this right here, heavily, is now Tanner is in the pits. This might have done his championship hopes. But now Busby has to think about, let me take it easy and finish this race.
Yeah, Busby's mindset has got to have changed with this caution, with Tanner being involved. It's going to be it's going to be 10 spot difference for Tanner to make it up back to Busby. You see Tanner, he is just trying to get as much work done on that car in the hot pit.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, this right here, again, got to go back to, this is what you do. I mean, this is what Tanner and them had to do. They had to battle hard. And once they got in trouble back there in the back of that field, you knew that they were back there in the hot seat. Again, no fault. Flippo, man, he got out of shape. Tanner, unfortunately, wrong place, had to check up to number 7. Well, hey, look, you just can't stop on a dime with these cars. Not like before where Busby kind of sent it in there like a shotgun. The bad thing now is Tanner starts 23rd, Busby's 13th. Remember, it's only one. Green flag's about to fly. We're back at it.
They went single file.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt even more. But Busby at this point, I would think about just letting them guys kind of spread out on their own in front and kind of pick them off one by one. Tanner has to put that thing and take chances now.
And that car is heavily hurt for Tomasi. He's going to need some kind of a miracle happen for him up at the front with Busby.
Battle for second. You got Wilson, Buchanan, as Waddell still just had this thing under lockdown all night long. You got Buchanan and Dutton, who is our hard charger. He is up 16 spots. Bailey Dutton has just rocketed through this field, looking strong tonight. You got Lyndon Whitfield up 10. Wow, but the big story early on, Tanner Tomasi and Desmond Busby. Busby threw it in for a slide job, got in the side of Tomasi. They both got damaged, took the fast fix, went to the back of the field. They was back there in the hornet's nest. Now Busby, if I'm him, I'm riding the high side, being calm, taking these guys one by one, because Tomasi is about 7 or 7 spots back from him. And remember, coming into it, it only takes just one position. Now, I know the Tomasi fans out there have all just fell out their seats and throwing their keyboards out the window.
I about threw mine out.
But it's the joys of racing, man. I'm telling you what, this is what you want to see. This right here is what we come, man, to see. A good battle for championship. Meanwhile, second place heating up. Buchanan, Wilson. I mean, throughout this field, we got some pretty good battles, but they're 3 wide almost for second, third. Ford! Wilson just got a little bit of tire slap.
And Wilson with the slider on Buchanan. Buchanan back through the middle. Here comes Bailey Dutton putting his hat in the ring here, trying to get up to a podium spot.
Woo, yeah,
they
Dutton's
are
up 16 spots, man. Man, Corey, I tell you what, Dutton, I don't know how he's done it, but he's come through the field just rumbling the way he is. Busby right now, yeah, he's taking it easy. He's letting these guys kind of spread out on their own. And if I'm him, if I'm seeing like this 3 wide in front of me, there's no way I'm getting up there close to him. Let them sort that thing out and go, because right now Tanner Tomasi's car, I think, is hurt. He's not coming through the field. He's still back in 20th position. As laps wind down, his night and his hope for a championship is just fading away.
Absolutely. Busby just knows his scenario. He has to finish ahead of Tanner. And who's that? That's Litfield up in the wall.
Yeah.
Busby gets around that one.
Get around it. Busby's smart here, man. He's just hanging on.
That's what I was going to say. Busby just playing it smart, looking for who's hitting the wall and who might be wrecking. He's actually riding in the middle where nobody else is. Yeah. So if they do end up wrecking in front of him, he has plenty of room to get out of the way.
You know, and that's a different game plan than what he started here. First off, it was like, I got to throw everything at the wind and get out there. Now it's pretty much, let's be a little conservative. I said earlier, no, you're not coming in this race being that way. But now with the change and how it is, as Tanner's all in up to 19th. The guy that's not been taking off the loud pedal, though, is Waddell. That guy out front, has he led every lap so far? I think he has.
Yeah, he's definitely led every single lap. Lap 73 in the books for Waddell. This thing is closing in.
I know all the Tomasi fans out there, don't go quiet on us now. I mean, I know y'all mad. I know it's upset, but there could be, and we still got time. Busby could get in trouble. I mean, wilder things have happened.
Crazier things can and will occur.
Yeah, we're going to have about 25 to go in this one, so 3/4 home, man, here. You see right there, yeah, because see that car behind him got up on the back end of Busby. I'd be like, here, you want that spot? Go for it, man. I know Busby would like to get around these guys here and say, guys, y'all get back there and battle. We can clear this group. Oh, no, that's not what. Boom!
Who's going to get going for the caution is out?
That might be the turning point. That might be the turning point. Are you kidding? Busby might have just put himself in a bad situation because, again, another caution. I mean, he threw a slide job. Back on Flippo here and see. He threw a slide job. And the car just went up, and then I don't see how Flippo went into the wall like that.
That car just like shot to the right. Oh my.
Yeah, and I've never seen one get hit like that. I'm going on the cockpit with Flippo. Because the way that contact was flush, he turned his wheel hard right as soon as he got hit. I'm going to let race control handle that one. I've never seen a car do that. Let me say that. Without a little bit of help. Not saying that's what it was.
And race control is giving Busby the EOL. He is going to have to work his way up. Tanner is in 17th, but Tanner, hurt car. Busby, his car, still looking good. Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, at least we're making it interesting in this points battle. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you gotta wonder who can maybe still win from Waddell up the front. Buchanan's been strong. Dutton up there still. Baum, 14 to 3rd. He's strong here.
I know out there you say that you can't slide a guy fork on it. I've seen guys do it, though, many a times. Slide a guy that far, so it can be done. I've never seen a car instantly turn right like that, though, by getting hit on the side. Normally the car slides up the track and slides into the wall, not zoop to the right. Now, can Busby get back through the field and get back in front of Tanner? That's going to be the question.
Well, they started double file once again, and Busby, he has got traffic in front of him. They are 3 wide. Tanner, he's got to be hoping that Busby just keeps being held back, and these laps just click off real quick around this 0.4 of a mile track. And here comes Tanner, 4 wide. Oh, Tanner, contact!
Yeah, that's what Tanner needs to regroup, because he doesn't want to get involved in a wreck either. I mean, that is what he does not want to get involved with. Oh, man. Woo! He made that throw like a Busby threading the needle. Wow, you don't think these two guys want this championship, man? Forget about it. This is wild. And look who is nose to tail again. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, this race has gone from
good to
bad to good.
It's
gonna give me anxiety. My anxiety is up right now. And look at this. Are they 6 wide?
Oh, my God. Let's go up here and look. Yeah, look, these guys are not letting off. Waddell still leading it. And Freeberg into the wall. Gets tagged. He held on to it. No, he didn't. It's going to be a caution. It's going to be a caution. And oh, no.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, I thought, yeah, Busby and him made it through, but man, they're nose to tail again.
This is what what everybody wanted to see.
Yeah. Boom! Vickers gets in there, and Busby, he might have to get that spot back. He might have. And dirt racing, yeah. Woo! You know, at this point now, I don't know who's going to win the championship. I will say this. I think Busby's car's in better shape than Tomasi. I think maybe Tomasi might have hit the wall and hurt the suspension a little bit. We're not seeing it, but you saw Busby able to climb back on him. I think it's going to come down to the lap traffic. Or Busby out here making another bonehead mistake tonight.
Oh, you know what? We got
Crazy.
so few laps to go here in this one. This one has been good, hard racing. We went green for almost the first half of this thing. Been a little caution heavy late second half.
What, 19 or 10 to go? 19.
18.
19, okay.
18. Something like it.
A lot of racing still left. It'll go by quick to go green, but a lot of racing left here. Busby and Tomasi are nose to tail. They're going to start side by side. It's going to start side by side. Busby's got that high lane. He's got the preferred line. But if Tanner can get around those two cars in front, get him a little bit of gap. But you still got to be careful back here.
Absolutely back midfield.
You know what would be more funny, Corey?
Midfield. What?
Is if they both get caught in a wreck, then it would be whoever finishes in front of whoever due to the wreck.
Oh, boy.
Man, that would be crazy finish here. See Tomasi down low, and Tomasi puts a slide job move on a guy. Oh, don't do it. Don't pull a Busby.
You do not
want an EOL. Yeah,
now.
you don't want an EOL because you've seen that twice now. Pretty much has killed Busby here tonight, but look at Busby. He's gone. I think that car, Tanner, is hurt suspension-wise.
Yeah,
he hit that wall earlier.
He is hurting for aerodynamics and suspension right now. Busby probably knows the situation that Tanner is behind him. If Busby makes one more mistake here towards the end of the race, it could.
Yeah. At this point, he needs to just get up here and just concentrate on keeping Tanner behind him. And right now, he's got him way behind him. Don't even try to get up there. Look at that 4 wide front, though. As Busby right now just needs to concentrate. He's already made 2 big mistakes here tonight. Do not make another one because the third one, you'll be struck out, definitely. But what else? I mean, can we say anything more about him? He has dominated this night tonight.
Yes, he has, but he is being pressured right now. That's Buchanan right behind him. Can Buchanan maybe steal this away?
This hard charger. Hard charger right now is a 3 wide tie. Let me see if anybody else is. Yep, 3 wide tie. That's going to be between. Nick Baum's got it because he's in third. Well, actually, no, not now. Whitfield's got it in fifth. You got Bailey Dutton in ninth. So Baum and Whitfield's battling out for that hard charger, but looking around about mid-pack 7th place spot. You talk about Busby, he's up to 10th. And I don't know. He's just, right now, I think he's basically riding. Every time he goes on that low side, it's like, I'm like, oh.
Oh, and caution is back out.
Uh-oh. Wow. Ain't Angle. Go back and watch what happened to Angle. Oh. Just got in the side of another car who went sliding off the track. Kent's car. And he just got run over, put in the back, bumped his wing a little bit. Whew. So we're talking about points championship here tonight, folks. This is what it looks like. Dead heat even between Desmond Busby and Tanner. And you want to talk about fireworks. It started off with those 2 guys, second, third, up there battling it out. Busby threw a haymaker slide job, got in the side of Tomasi. Tomasi had to go in the pits, got his fast fix, put him in the back, but Desmond got the EOL, had to start in the back. Then they come through the field, and they got into a wreck. And you saw Tanner Tomasi got involved in that wreck, and it looked like Busby, all he had to do was just basically be patient. Well, I don't know if he forgot about that. Threw another slide job, got in the side of a Flippo, another car. He got the EOL again. Now he's back here. But it looked like, though, when Tomasi wrecked, it hurt his car worse. He's in 16th. Busby's in 12th. Again, you have got to be, at this point, Busby's got to be patient. Got to be patient.
Busby has got to know his situation right now. He knows Tanner's car is hurt. He can just coast the car more than he.
Yeah, and don't hit nobody else.
Just don't hit anybody. I wouldn't even be next to somebody.
I wouldn't even try a slide job at this point. I mean, it hasn't worked all night long, except for maybe earlier in the race. It's just been one of those dismal effects for him. Tomasi's the one out here who I had to use that fast fix for the first one, and then when the second wreck happened, which is just wrong place, wrong time, hurt the car. I think it's hurt the suspension of his car. But Busby right now, as we go back green, Waddell takes the field out front. Buchanan, Wilson, they are trying to get. Whoa, Waddell's in the wall. I told you the cautions would catch up to him, and boom, there it goes.
And Busby right there looking ahead of him. They are five wide.
Oh, man. Here's where Busby's got to go. I'm not even trying to get up here. Let me just be calm. Stay on that top side. I mean, if he gets caught in a wreck, he gets caught in a wreck. But you don't get up there, man. Try look at this, man.
Oh, you got to be wondering if Busby's feeling the heat right now in front of him, hoping, saying, please do not wreck.
Just get to the white flag. Just get to the white flag. Yeah, please. Oh, you guys kind of spread out. That's not what he wanted, the little bump and grind. And Waddell is in trouble. Waddell has dominated this whole entire race. Are you kidding me? He's back in 10th. Nathan Waddell. I have said it a million times, and folks, if you do not still at this point believe me, that after a while, cautions will catch up to a guy that dominates. It has. I mean, and look, Nathan Waddell led every lap, and eventually the track changed and it got him out of his rhythm. Now he's back here in 9th spot. But look at Busby. Oh, Busby's in that terror zone right now.
Busby has got to be feeling pressured here. If he gets involved in a wreck, it could spell trouble. Right now, they are kind of calming out in front of him. Look at this.
Wilson Buchanan. Good one there. Guys putting sliders on. Wilson's been there all night long. Buchanan's with him. Our Charger right now is on to Jason Moore, who is sitting in 5th place spot. You see Busby, now that was a smart move by Busby. He backed out of it right here. He understands the assignment at this point because Tanner Tomasi has fallen back. He's in 19th place spot. Car's hurt. Busby has, all he's got to do is just finish. That's it.
Absolutely. Here we go. We're going to see 2 to go this time by. Battle for the lead is on. Battle for 3rd is on as well.
Everywhere battles. I hope y'all have enjoyed this race. It has been everything we thought it'd be tonight. Aaron set up shop here, Northwest Racing Association, the dirt track of Charlotte, and we're going to head it in to the white flag as they come out of turn 4. Buchanan takes it one more time around, and can Busby just hang on and not hit anything else and take the championship? Who's going to win, though? Here's they come out of 3 and 4.
Buchanan rolling the bottom. Wilson up top trying to do one last hurrah, but Buchanan's going to win it. Wilson second. Nick Baum coming home in 3rd, and Busby, he'll lock up this championship in 7th place. Oh, my.
Yeah, I mean, that right there was a workout and a wild one to cap off this. That's probably one of the best dirt track races I have seen that had so much drama in it, and probably one of the best points battle. I know probably not the fan favorite one, but man, those two put on a show, and you never knew who was going to win it till the end. That was the exciting part.
I mean, we said it before this race. It was going to come down to the very last
Who
moment.
made a mistake? Yeah. Busby made a lot of them. I will give him that. He made a lot, but he held on, and I don't know, man. Whew, that was crazy. But let's bring this man up who stole the win. I'll let you get a word with him here, Buchanan.
Hey, Robbie, you get a copy of me?
Oh, I do.
Well, man, you come out here, final race of the season, you steal the win after Waddell had dominated all night long. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I was just trying to not wreck him because me and him are pretty close. I just on the restart, kind of some contact. Feel bad for him for that, but yeah, very good night, very good night. Qualifying wasn't the greatest. I think I qualified 8th or so, and was just hoping for a comeback, and we definitely got a comeback.
Absolutely, you got the comeback. And now talk us through, like, the track changes so much throughout 100 laps. Where do you go? Where do you pit?
I was just kind of, I don't know. I was just running bottom or middle till top came in because I know I could run top really good. So when top came in, I started ripping the cushion, and I was catching him. I was catching Waddell really fast, and yeah, I just waited for some. I gotta thank my spotter. Spotters Coy, Valise, and Scout Neff. They really helped me out. Yeah, I was just trying to stay patient to make a move, and yeah, like I said, sad for Waddell because he had a really good run, kind of screwed him, but yeah, it was a great race.
Absolutely. Well, Robbie, you got anybody you'd like to thank for your outstanding win here tonight?
Oh yeah, of course. I gotta thank everybody at Majula C. Majula C setup was what I was on, just some changes. Ripped. I gotta thank Team CFM, Victory Lane Racing, Folds Graphics, Sweet Victory Apparel, TAC 3 Defense, High Performance, and you guys are putting on the broadcast.
There you have it, folks. Your race winner, Robbie Buchanan.
Yeah, and just coming out here, man, strong, doing what he needed to do. Dylan Wilson bringing it home here in second tonight. Dylan, enjoying the booty cat copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it was a fight all night long up front. It was a wild race. I mean, what was the track? Because who knew was going to win this thing?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of comers and goers. I definitely thought the top would go away, and it just never did. Seemed like the bottom just kept going away a little bit faster than the top did. And that kind of ruined our game plan there because I was set up to roll the slick at the end and got a little damage early. I'm not sure if it hurt us or not, but it never helps. And just needed more. I needed just a little bit more drive through the slick there at the end, and couldn't get it. Had to use up the whole track, and once I had to pinch it from a car being in front of me, it would lose all drive. So it is what it is. We kind of made it interesting there at the end for the win, and that's always puts on a good show, and it's always fun to be in contention at the end of these things.
It looked like back and forth. Now, you got to take us back. I've said this a multitude of times because it seems like it plays out more on dirt than it does on asphalt side, that a guy leads a lot and cautions just catch up to him. Do you think that might have been what happened to Waddell out there? Because, I mean, he was dominating.
Maybe it threw him out of his rhythm. I don't know. Honestly, it's really hard to run the cushion every lap like that right against the wall and not make any catastrophic mistakes. And he did a great job up until that point. I didn't see exactly what happened. I could tell you if I saw a replay, but actually he lost it on the restart.
He did.
I thought he got in the wall. Yeah, it looked like he just pushed a little bit and kind of crossed Robbie's nose there. And it just kind of created a little bit of chaos. I don't think he did anything on purpose, but yeah, you're trying to get a good jump and make sure you get out by yourself on the restart. And I think he made just one small mistake, and yeah, it definitely caught up to him.
No doubt about it. We saw a lot of awesome racing to cap off the season here for the Aaron Setup Shop Super Late Models. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Yeah, you know I do. D1RT Racing, as always. Thanks OSR Network for broadcasting this whole series. It's been a good one, and I got to thank Edward Farness and all the guys at NWRA, anybody else that's been helping him put this deal on. I mean, he runs this thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights right now. So, man, that's more than I can handle. I can barely show up to race these things. So I appreciate everything he did for us all season long.
No doubt about it. That's the second place man tonight, Nick. Or Dylan Wilson, man, bring it up. Well, let's bring up Nick Baum. Let's get a word with him, Corey.
Hey there, Nick. You got a copy on me?
I'm here.
Well, man, up 11 spots from 14th to top 3. Talk us through your night.
Yeah, I hit the wall in qualifying, so that set me back, definitely. I kind of just rode around there for my heat because, I knew if I started decent at B main, it was taking everybody but one car. So and I knew it was a 100-lap feature, so I didn't really care where I started. I just want to be able to keep my car clean, and that's exactly what I did. I just kind of rolled around there for the first 70 laps, just following guys and mainly running the top. I really couldn't get the car going on the bottom or the middle, so I just kind of tried to stay out of the wall on the top and did my thing.
Absolutely, you definitely did your thing up on the high side. Now, was you concerned about a caution after caution in the second half there?
Yeah, I definitely when I was rolling behind, I think it was Nathan and Robbie, I was feeling pretty good there, and I kind of just was trying to stay up with them, not too close just in case they got into each other, but I was trying to be there just in case something happened, and I was feeling pretty good. And then we had some cautions, and it got a little hairy there for a while, but I kind of collected it back together and kept rolling.
Absolutely, and collecting you did. You got third. You got anybody like to thank tonight?
I got to thank D1RT, and also I got to congratulate Dez on the championship. I'm pretty sure he got it, but they haven't said nothing yet, but I think it was him. Speed Ranch, Tanner Tomasi over there, he's helped me out a ton and get me where I am. CC Food March, Hooker Harness, Klein's Brand Source, they all helped me out a ton.
There you have it, folks. Your third place driver, Nick Baum.
Yeah, we haven't heard, but I'm pretty sure that he has. I don't know that if penalty points would play a factor in this. Again, I'm not 100% sure how the points work, how they calculate it, how they do that stuff, but we can only go off what we were talking about earlier as far as basically whoever finishes in front of whoever. And obviously Busby did by quite a few spots. He finished this one out in 7th place, as Tanner Tomasi unfortunately coming home in 18th, so that's a huge gap. Got to give a shout out to our AMX hard charger here tonight, AMX iRacing. Jason Moore up 12 spots, finishes in the 5th to cap it off, but we're going to wait here a second here, Corey, but could you have asked for any more of an exciting race than that?
I don't think we could have gotten any more exciting. You had hard racing from the start of the green. You had drama early on, drama late on in the race. I mean, I don't think
who's going to win. My heart's got to go out there to Waddell. Again, I have mentioned this time and time again, and it seems like it just playing the fiddle over and over. You see a guy dominating early on, a lot of green flag laps, and he had almost a 5-second lead at one time. Caution come out, no big deal in maybe the first two, but as you started getting a lot of them, you start seeing him getting out of a rhythm, and then makes that one little hiccup on the restart, sends him all the way back, and unfortunately Waddell finishing out in 10th place spot, but dominating fashion tonight, doing what he had to do here was good. Now, I know it's not a popular thing here, but Busby, I mean, yeah, he made some mistakes here tonight. They were racing hard, and the first one, hey, look, that was a hard lick. That was racing between two different guys. He made a mistake. The second one, got to put that on him as far as just a mental mistake. Because you pretty much, all you had to do was just stay out of trouble, and the championship was yours.
Yeah, definitely. Busby on that second incident, he could have easily lost it all in that one.
And we're still waiting on the points. I'm not sure what we're waiting on, because I don't think mathematically that Tomasi could win this one, especially with the gap difference of where they finished. I don't see. You're talking about 7 to 18th. You're talking about well over 7 positions. I mean, even if there are penalty points, like you said, 2 points between, so 7 to 14, 7, 8, 10. So you're talking 20 points there. 2 times 10 is my math, right? 20 points. The difference between Tomasi and him. So I'm not quite sure how the penalty points, if there is, again, folks, I don't know that there is, would work. My feeling is it should be Busby, but again, I don't know. I'm waiting on Edward. I'm waiting on Edward.
That's a lot of penalty points, if there are any handed out.
Yeah, that would be. I understand he messed up twice, but that would be a severe amount of. I've never heard of anyone hitting that many penalty points. Again, I don't know how it goes. I don't know what they're looking at. Again, you said earlier there is no drop week, so
no, there is drop weeks.
There is? Okay. Has that been calculated into it? See, that's another thing. Has the drop week been calculated into it? If not, that could be a whole different ball game into itself.
Yeah, the points that we came into tonight, that's what we were calculating off was the drop week. So
okay.
I assume
that's what I'm saying. If we was calculating that drop week, then yeah, that would be a whole different ball game. We're just waiting, folks, here to see.
Obviously, tough break for John Ruggiero Jr. and Jerry Flippo, both those drivers DNFing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you got some great drivers out here who have done great all year long. And unfortunately, we talked about Waddell. You got St. Clair's been there, Case. I mean, so many out here. Flippo not having a night. He won't chance Carr coming out not having a night. We got to appreciate everybody coming in. I mean, Nick Baum capping off a good one. He's had an up and down season, so far here in the Super Lates. But folks, I tell you what, though, we still got championships here left. And the Northwest Racing Association, we've got tomorrow night. We've got the big blocks. That is Big Al's Guns Big Block Series. Still just waiting to see who won this championship. I'm still saying Busby did, but we're waiting for 100% confirmation. I mean, if Tanner pulled this off, I want to know how the point structure worked. I want to know how he did it. I mean, I'd love for Edward to come up here and explain it. That would be awesome. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't see me seeing. I don't see how mathematically he could do it. But again, I don't know all the logistics behind it there, Corey.
I'm not sure the logistics, and maybe even Edward could come up here and explain it to the fans of how he's deciding this, if there's any penalties or point structure. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things to review.
Yeah, I mean, to us in the booth, it was pretty much clear cut. Whoever fished in front of whoever. But again, we know that they was just. I know it's not popular opinion out there. Everybody, to Tomasi fans are going to go, well, Busby, man, he don't deserve it because he wrecked him. Hey, it's hard racing. Emotions take over. He's apologizing to everybody here. He'll be available in about 3 days. Okay, I hear you. Well, tell him to quit apologizing, and if he won the championship, he needs to come up here. We ain't got 3 days.
Other good talks here tonight. Bob Klein recovering from bad heat race and a bad B main. He ended up 8th.
All right. But did Busby win the championship?
I mean, we either know or we don't know.
Yeah, I understand he's doing the rest of the points, but our biggest one is, did Busby win it or Tomasi win it? No, he's trying to get the whole thing done, but if not, we're going to interview him tomorrow night when we do the big blocks. You know.
Yeah, we know Busby will be there for the big blocks. He's in a points battle for that as well.
Yeah, we're just trying to wait here. Trying to wait as long as I can.
Hang on, folks.
Ah. Again, I don't know what else to say about what this race was tonight. If you didn't enjoy that kind of racing, I mean, we could put on a putt-putt tournament for you. I don't know what else to do.
I mean, I know we watched a lot of the front early in the race, but you had 4 wide at the back, 5 wide.
All over the place.
They were, wow. And then later on, those final, like 20 or 30 or so laps, you seen them. They were still 5, 6 wide, 4 wide, 3 wide. We couldn't keep up with all of it. And we only have so many camera angles, we can't keep up with everything.
Crazy. Crazy is all I got to say.
That's what this track was supposed to produce, was good racing. That's why they go here in real life at the end of the year in November. That's why iRacing, for their championship, they come here.
Was a good one. Give it that.
Just waiting official confirmation on the champion. See if Busby is confirmed. We appreciate all of our sponsors coming on board for the series.
Yep, do, man. Some good ones.
I think they're trying to figure out rules here. I'm in cahoots
Well, we
with
see Busby down there, so that pretty much tells me who won the championship. So we're going to bring him up here. Desmond, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. An eventful night. We knew what had to happen. Either one of you finish in front of the other. But, man, talk about a seesaw battle. At one point, y'all two got together, went to the back. Tomasi got involved in a wreck. All you had to do was hold on to it, and then you got involved with one. Went back to the back, had to pass him again. Take us through all that wild drama.
Yeah, that's for sure not one of my best performances. I felt bad when me and Tanner got together. I was sliding Freeberg because I knew he was still at my door, and then Tanner, he went out of my vision, so I figured he went back up top, but turned out he was running the middle. And then as I was sliding up, like, I didn't realize he was there, and that happened. And from there, I was kind of just driving over my head a little bit. And I mean, I try to stay clean and stay calm and just put myself in situations I shouldn't have, and ended up getting into flippo. And yeah, just not my best performance and not really how I wanted to get the championship, because it was a good battle with Tanner all season. I mean, we were neck and neck pretty much every race. So, but I don't know. Like I said, not how I wanted it to happen.
But you know what? I mean, this race here had everything. It had the drama, it had the up and down stuff, it had wild racing. I mean, you couldn't ask for any other way to cap off a season. I know you're saying it's not the way you want to win a championship, but nonetheless, you did what you had to do first off to get you there in a position to win the championship. And you two guys, man, just out there put your heart and soul on the track. I mean, what's your game plan for tomorrow night?
Well, tomorrow night we're just gonna try to hang on, because I mean, I'm not as nearly as comfortable in a big block than I am in a late model. So I don't know. Murphy's pretty consistent, so I think he'll run away with the championship pretty easily tomorrow. But we're gonna see what we got.
Well, no doubt about it. But you're the champ here tonight. Aaron set up shop. Super late model Desmond Busby. You got anybody you want to thank for winning and capping off a great season?
Yeah, I got to thank my team, D1RT, Brooks Motorsports, Duct Tape Racing, Nick Baum for the wrap, you guys for the broadcast, Eddie for putting this whole deal on. I appreciate him, and everyone who watched.
No doubt. There you go. Champ here tonight, Desmond Busby. Those two guys put it all on the line here, and it was awesome to see. Well, we go tomorrow night. Big Al's Guns, Big Block Series, Championship night, Corey. Going to be interesting.
Absolutely. That's going to be just as exciting. We'll see 75 laps in the big blocks tomorrow.
Well, folks, for myself and everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. To tonight here, we're going to leave here at the Charlotte Dirt Track. It was a good one. For myself and everyone, have a good night.